take a quick look at this 1911 C3 from Sig Sauer. This is a nice little carry gun. This particular gun, I just completely tore it down, cleaned it, reassembled it, so it has been cleared, it has been checked, and I just wanted to kind of do a quick little review on this gun for you before it leaves my possession. You can tell looking at it, it's a commander size, so it's a good size carry weapon, chambered in .45, so an extremely effective round. We'll take this out of the way. When you buy one, you get 2 7-round magazines. And let's look at the slide a little bit. Okay, so we got a stainless slide, obviously. You've got a nice wide ejection port here. It's lowered, it's kind of cut out here a little bit. It's scalloped right here. This was something new for me that I haven't had on any of my previous pistols, was this external extractor. Of course, on a standard 1911, the typical 1911, you're going to see that extractor here run through all the way to the breech face. Well, this one doesn't. It's just a little tiny piece, and really all it does is hold in that 80 series firing pin block. That's really its only purpose. Other than that, you don't need it. That being said, as much as I shot this weapon, I had exactly 0 failures to extract. Real clean on that front, so I was very happy with it. Let's see, we take a look at the sights. You can see we got some low profile carry sights, high visibility, little white dots there. I really like these. Target acquisition was a breeze, so no problems with the sights. This gun's got a lot of little bells and whistles on it. Looking back at the frame, we've got a black hard anodized aluminum frame with a full checkering on the front strap here. The only thing I didn't like about that was this feed ramp right here was anodized black, and I always polish all of the feed ramps on all my 1911s just to help with reliability. So I did polish that out, but that's the only issue really that I had with the frame. I think if you're running hardball through it, you're not going to have any issues at all. I didn't. Let's see, looking at the back, you've got a flat mainspring housing here, also fully checkered. We've got this palm swell safety. This is actually very comfortable. People look at that and think it's going to be a big lump in their hand. It feels really, really comfortable. No issues with that. Of course, it comes around here into this full beaver tail to stop that hammer from biting you as it kicks back when the gun cycles. You've got a extended thumb safety here, on and off, real easy. And taking a look at the profile here, you can see this is an extended mag release button, so real easy to reach over here and just pop that and dump the mag, no problems. So frame and slide, no issues. It's got real pretty custom rosewood grips here. All that checkering when it's a hot day, hand starts to get sweaty, this gun's really easy to hold on to. I didn't have any issues with it. Aesthetically, it's real beautiful. I like the contrast of the black frame with all the stainless little parts, especially over here. You can see the mag release button stainless showing through. It's just a clean looking gun. I like it. And it feels like a 1911. It feels just like any other 1911, and that's why I like that gun. It just feels good in the hand. Functionally, Sig uses only premium internal parts, so you're going to get a match barrel, you're going to get a match hammer and sear set, and you're going to get a match trigger. And it must have all that and more in it, because I'd say this shoots every bit as good as my full government model Colt Combat Elite, which is 5-inch barrel and all decked out too. With one caveat, and this is the reason I'm actually trading this gun in. I do a lot of shooting. I love to shoot every gun I own, whether it's a carry gun or whether it's just a plinking gun, and this is no exception. The issue I have is when I reload a lot, I shoot a lot of lead semi-wad cutter. It's softer, it's easier on the barrel, it's less abuse on the gun, and I shoot a dialed down load. Much softer. People call them wimp loads, but as long as it gets my gun to cycle and I've got nice tight groups. That's what I aim for. And this does not like lead semi-wad cutters at all. I had zero problems with any kind of defense ammo that I put through it. Everything feeds great. Hardball, which is what 1911 was originally designed for, zero problems with that. You get to the lead semi-wad cutters and it starts digging in. It was digging in on the feed ramp a little bit, which is why I polished it out. And then it got there, and it just doesn't like to feed in. It'll catch on the barrel, little, sometimes it feeds, sometimes it doesn't, and I find myself back here kind of popping it with the palm to try to jam it into battery, and I shouldn't have to do that. So unless you're reloading lead, this is a great gun, and I was extremely conflicted about getting rid of it, just because it shoots so well. But if I'm kicking myself next year, this time I can, I know where to find them. I can go get another one. I think I paid $750 for this one at the gun show last year, and I saw one for $800 and another for $850 today. So. And I would say they're worth every penny of that. Just a really good shooting gun. So if you're not going to deal with lead, I wouldn't worry about any of that. The only other note I can think of, these are not California or Massachusetts compliant. Of course, I don't and probably would never live in either of those states, so I don't have an issue with that. You guys have any questions about it, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. Take care. Happy shooting.